On your job, nigga, motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them, haters get on your job, nigga. This motivation. Suck a nigga, get on your job. If you...
What are your 3 go-to categories? Well, shit, she had few of them. So
I got a couple more, but if
he said 3 guesses, so we're kind of limited to 3. I mean, unless you have more, you can spit them out. I'm sure her eyes got big as shit. She's like, what?
I want to say when the girl seems
In control?
Into it?
yeah,
Like
when she's
dominant?
into,
Like
no,
she's
when she's into it.
Like,
you-
overexcited?
yes,
Like-
but I could tell when a girl is into it and when she's not.
So do you mean like porn that's like not acting, like more like from your cell phone, like some real authentic stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's your bad angles.
She like, okay. No, not that shit.
She needs production value.
She's like, no, there has to be a script.
When a girl is into it, like, I like that.
When she's
I
really
like
coming
it.
and not putting on the
Yes.
like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you
can tell?
This is a very good point. You as a woman, you can tell, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
if you watch some
Yes.
even professional actors, you can
Yes.
tell the ones that are actually into each other and the
Yes.
ones that are just
I'm
pretending.
sorry, I'm the type that I'm like on the 100th page that I've gone through. And once like I get to that, I'm like, or I find somebody that I really like for example, if she like.
Do you have like a body type or anything like that? The girl can do
No.
whatever? Okay.
It's more of a like, if I could tell she's giving him head,
Like she's into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll be
Okay.
like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I could watch her a couple of times, but then like, you know, or like a guy that is really into it, and they're like both into it. I really like that.
Okay.
It's a good answer.
What about yourself?
Okay, so I don't
Even
watch
though
porn
those
now.
weren't technically
I already
categories.
knew
but-
she was gonna say that. I knew she was gonna say she don't watch porn. Okay.
Not that often. Some,
Okay,
but
okay,
not like that
okay,
often.
okay.
But when I do, so normal stuff, multiple people, and third, and this is gonna be a little weird,
So like group.
group
Okay.
or multiples, and then the third thing is I like I'm a little bit interested in like some of the like the choking and the
Oh yeah, we like that.
hair
like
pulling
BDSM
and
type
I like
and
the.
kind of pain.
Yeah, I do like
I'm
the
interested
bondage
in that.
and
Those would be my-
like fetish type stuff.
Okay.
So what were you?
Okay,
what
so
were your
okay,
guesses?
I
Half right?
I got redeemed on the last couple ones. So my 2 answers were gangbang or BDSM. That's what I was
Okay,
gonna
okay,
guess.
yeah.
That's what I would have
Okay.
guessed.
You got me down.
So when you
One
say
out of
group,
3, you were-
is that what you mean though?
Yeah, 3 or more, yeah.
Okay, but so like
That counts.
just a single woman and more men.
No, not necessarily.
So you mean like a whole orgy
so
type
either,
of thing?
so either one woman and 2 men,
Yeah.
or multiple women and multiple men, or
Oh, okay,
2
okay.
women and 1 man.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
But
like
I wouldn't say more than 2 men versus 1 woman. That's a little like.
Okay, she just learned like a train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that because those 2 are the most common. They typically like gangbang and BDSM are the 2 most common categories for women to
For
watch.
women, really?
I guess
Typically.
interesting.
Yeah.
So
The BBC, right?
so that's the most common thing, and a lot of women all the time, and like they
When
think
you ask them a personal
yeah, they
question,
reacted
will
like it's
not
taboo.
say
Like when you just be like, "Have you ever been with 2 guys?" And they be like, "No,
what? No,
like,
never do that. But
Yeah.
you'll watch
But
this
this
shit.
is like this is from like you can go to every year Pornhub does like a big dump of their statistics.
Yeah. Okay.
By like geography,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
sex, by age, everything. So you can see like who's actually typing in what
Oh, okay,
without
okay.
them having to kind of reveal that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They even do a breakdown of each of the states in America. And
shit.
what's the most popular category across the
Okay.
states?
Okay.
Yeah. And funny enough, in the Bible Belt, it's actually like interracial porn is the most popular stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys? Does it matter what race? What did you guys watch?
I rather do the BBC.
Really? And what about you?
No, doesn't matter race.
No?
Mm.
It doesn't matter
No?
race for me.
Okay.
But I do have a question
Oh.
for people in the porn industry. Why is it that they keep putting out porn that are like, fuck my sister,
Yes.
my, you know that I'm just like,
Like,
I
like the
can't-
stepsister,
stepmom.
stepdad.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
knew
I
this
can't.
question was going to come.
Like, what?
He was waiting for it.
Look, I get cast as the stepdad.
Really?
Like this is not my
Okay.
decision.
Uh-huh.
It's literally, and it's not even the director's decision. It's like the script,
company?
the script that the company sends us that morning is like, all right,
This is what
step
you're doing.
uncle's 57. Here you go.
Okay.
So
And you're on.
we genuinely have no idea. Like I've never heard a good concise answer to this question. I wish I had the answer. My only
There's no like a shit ton of people are actually watching this shit.
well,
Because I mean, if they have to be watching it to be making it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, like so it's definitely popular, and I don't know whether it's like it's a chicken egg thing. Like, was it always popular and they're fulfilling a demand, or are they sort of just pushing it out because it's funny and and they can it's easy to write. It's easier to write that kind of stuff, or is it because like more people are having there actually is probably more like divorce and more like stepdads and stepmothers these days than there would have been 20 odd years ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
20, 30 years ago.
And
So
then-
maybe it's just like they're moving with the times and keeping up with it. I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't have a good answer for you. Sorry.
It's okay. It's good enough.
Fair enough.
All right, the next question would be, Sterling, do you think that, or do you feel that OnlyFans has like taken away from what the industry has been making?
You know what? It's given performers the ability to actually make decent money now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Before that, so there was this weird little gap in time, right? Before like Pornhub came around, like all those kind of websites, like
Yeah.
Pornhub, Xvideos, Xhamster, RedTube, that stuff,
RedTube.
where it's free, right? Prior to that, actors made probably 4 times what they're making now per
Because you actually
per
have to
movie.
subscribe to the channel too.
Bingo. There was a lot more money on that end of the business.
Yeah.
And then there's this period of like 10, 15-ish years before OnlyFans came out. And now, that's where everyone was broke. And now, the performers, can, like the ones who really take the job seriously, who really bust their ass, and are already very popular, those girls can make a ton of money. And the studios have taken a bit of a hit in that regard. But at the same time, like what happens is a lot of girls will use. You can still, if a girl is brand new, she has the choice of like, okay, do I grind and make my own personal brand, like build it up from scratch, or do I go shoot like 2 scenes or just 1 scene for Brazzers, and all of a sudden I've got like 200,000 followers on Twitter overnight.
And then you
know?
can transition into the OnlyFans
And then,
have a
and then she
following.
never has to shoot again.
Yeah.
Now she just milks those fans and grows the fan base from there. So that's it's actually like mainstream porn is still has a role in that it can signal boost women. Very, very successful.
Okay. Makes sense.
See, I never understood because you get the girls like, oh, you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans? I'm like, no, porn's free.
Well, that's another thing. So
I don't get it.
so I've
cheap.
It's not about being cheap. It's like, why am I going to pay to see you when I can see this for free? To me, it makes no sense.
Well, I'll tell you exactly why. So I've run a couple of girls' OnlyFans accounts for them, right? And it's really not about the porn. It's
The
about
connection, right? They're
about
just talking to the people.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about that intimacy. That's what the guy like. The good customers, the big spending ones,
Yeah.
they're going to a girl's OnlyFans page.
Because they can't get in real life, so they want that connection in the.
You'd be shocked how many guys think that OnlyFans is some kind of dating, like they treat it like a dating app.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you'd be stunned.
What the?
Well, I've heard of people even having like just regular like podcasts and just using OnlyFans as a brand for other shit, not even having to do it sexual.
Yeah, you can do that as well. You can totally do that too. But yeah, the girls that make the best money on OnlyFans are the ones that are able to create these kind of artificial relationships with their fans.
They have way more engagement with the actual.
Yeah, like they remember their birthday, they remember what their job is, they remember what their pet's name is. Like
It
they
makes the
they-
guy feel like
they-
there's an actual connection. there.
Bingo. It's exactly the same as webcamming work. Webcamming girls do the exact same thing, where they create this connection over a long period of time with those customers, and they're extremely loyal. And the dude will come online and he'll like complain about his missus, complain
Like,
about his,
like an actual
like a
girlfriend.
shoulder
where
yeah,
you're-
these dudes will have wives, and it'll be like,
crazy.
oh, she doesn't treat me like you treat me. You know, like you're much more attentive to my emotional needs, like et cetera, et cetera. And they'll have these artificial relationships. Meanwhile, the person they're actually chatting to is some Filipino that's being paid like $1 an hour.
Yeah.